I have always had a fear of public speaking, and it was so bad until like sometimes in church, when my husband is ministering, he likes for people to read his scriptures for him. And he have asked me to read for him. And there have been times to where when I would read for him, I would get so nervous until I would forget how to read. Even though I didn't have an issue with reading, but it's something about whenever I had to do something in the public, my mind would go blank. And I would get so nervous until it would be hard for me to focus. So one of the first things that I want you to do is acknowledge your struggle. And by acknowledging your struggle, you're able to accept who you are. I did some research a couple of years ago about being an introvert, and I found out that it is normal to have to pause and think before you speak, and that it was nothing wrong with me. And it's something about once you find out that something is normal, it helps you to feel better about yourself. Tip number 2, practice. One of the best things that you can do is practice. Anytime that you know you have to do anything in the public, practice before you do it. Because it's something about practicing. Practicing will help build your confidence. Whether you are teaching, leading praise and worship, or just reading a scripture at your church, practice a couple of days before the particular occasion. I am over the music ministry at my church, and I also play the keyboard. And my husband picks at me a lot because throughout the week, I practice on the keyboard. And he always tell me that you don't have to practice that much. Why do you practice all the time? You've been doing this for years. You shouldn't have to, take out so much time and practice. But I do it because it builds my confidence, and it helps me to relax whenever it's time for me to play a song or sing a song. So it actually builds your confidence within yourself when you practice, when you are prepared. Tip number 3, face your fears. Now, facing your fears is going to be hard, and it's going to feel scary. And it is because you're doing something that you have feared for a long time. And it's something that you're not used to doing. But some things, it takes time. And just because you're not comfortable doing it, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't do it, or that God didn't call you to do it. Because one of the main things that you're going to have to do is learn how to operate without allowing your emotions to control you. I have to be honest with you. A lot of times when I get up to do anything in a public, the devil fights me within. But the difference is that I recognize it's the enemy, and I don't allow it to stop me. I do it anyways. And God has strengthened me, and I have grown a lot just by facing my fears.